Minya, of course, showing us such a strong start to the season. On the ski jumping side, of course. Then she crossed back over to Nordic Combined, grabbed a podium, and now look at her fly. And for a country like Finland, it's so important to not only support the depth, but support the athletes in whatever suits them best. Minya, of course, cares a lot about Nordic Combined, but she's looking to go to the Olympics, and unfortunately, Nordic Combined still not an Olympic sport for women, so that is probably what led to the transition, and she is your new leader. Next up from China, here comes Yangning Wang. Ooh, really vertical there. Kind of messed up a little bit with the line. You could see she built a lot of height, but unfortunately she was really stuck behind her skis. Watch this. A lot of upper body. And they're just continuing to go straight up, whereas she needs to keep speed going forward over the knoll. And that's going to cost her dearly. Yangning Wang into 17th place. And next up from France, a bit of a wild card this season, Josephine Panier. Much better jump for Josephine. Good work there, flying down to the K point. And that is a small fist pump, which means a lot for the French athlete. It's been a battle this year. She was really strong last year, ending up on top of the podium, but this year, starting really slowly and then going back from the World Cup, getting some extra training in, rejoining the World Cup in Engelberg, and now with another great performance here. And a smile from the French woman, 122 meters, and into second place. Next up from Italy, the Olympic host nation, Martina Zanitzer. Low upper body, but not enough height. Again, we've seen some really great, the top three I would say were really standout performances so far. That's Minja Korhonen, Josephine Panier, and Julina Kreibisch. Those three jumps were a class of their own, but remember, only the top 30 are going to advance to tomorrow's competition. So it's going to be tight. There are still a lot of big names to come. And with that, Martina down into 10th place. Looking to the top, it looks to be some binding issues for Pola Beltowska, but maybe she's figured it out by now. Looks good to go. And getting out onto the bar now. The Polish women having a very great season this year, really important for the sport. Here she comes, 19-year-old Pola Beltowska. That's not it. That is, that's quite disappointing for Pola. You can see right off the start there, kind of struggling to find her way, moving around, just totally off balance. 95.5 meters, and that'll be the end. The end of the ride here in Garmisch for Pola. You have to wonder if something was going on with her bindings or what was going on there. But I know she'll work with the team, figure it out, and be ready for her next competition. Next up, here comes Katra Komar. Good looking jump for Katra, getting down towards that green line. Katra normally joined by her sister Tinkara. The two sisters have been a strong force on the Slovenian team this year. A distance of 117.5 meters. Now, will that be enough to crack into the top three? And there you go, into second place, plus 12.5 points for win compensation. That definitely helps. So putting her only 1.7 back from the lead. Next up from the U.S., our first U.S. athlete today, here comes Josie Johnson from Park City, Utah. Aggressive as usual. Josie loves the big hills. Good looking jump for Josie. You can see on her best jumps, she's so patient. She lets it develop and she's in no rush. Here, I felt like she wanted it. They're transitioning really quick to the flight. And in the second half, almost doing a little too much. Hesitating for a second, pulling out of the flight. And it's tough out there. I'm not sure if that'll be enough for today. Let's see how that pans out. Josie into 5th place for now. So right now we have Finland in the top spot with Minja Korhonen, but next up is the ski jumping, I would say, legend of Finland, Julia Kikkonen. Ooh, and not even close. That will count Julia out for the competition. She's not going to be happy with that. I think it's been probably tough for the team watching these youngsters coming in and having such success on the ski jumping side. Of course, you want your teammates to do well, but at the same time, it can cause some friction in the team. Julia Kikkonen, 107 meters, and that'll see her falling quite back in the rankings into 14th place.
بارون همینطور میباره تا گناه ها رو بشوره، یا شاید یادم بندازه که هنوز زنده‌ام.
من همه اون حرفایی که بهت زدم و قراره بهشون برسم. تو هم زنم میشه.
مسعود تو خود مراقب باش.
2 روز در سال هست که آدم نمیتونه کاری بکنه. دیروز
دو نفر آدم افتادن دنبالم بخون منو بکشن.
تو مگه چیزی میدونی؟
نمیدونی چه پدری از بچه من در آوردی؟
من اصلا اهل اذیت کردن نیستم.
کسی مشکوک هستی؟ نقشه نگیم.
اصلا چه اتفاقی؟
بلایی به سرش بیا.
تقصیر خودت هم بوده شاید.
مجموعه السفیر لانج، پذیرای شما ایرانیان عزیز در قلب شهر زیبای مسقط، پایتخت کشور عمان. 20968 22 82 69 67. السفیر لانج.
مای ویزا سرویس.
عقد اقامت در کشور زیبای مالزی، عقد مجوز کار و تأسیس شرکت، عقد ویزای دانشجویی و کالج زبان، عقد ویزای 2 ساله و 3 ساله کاری، عقد ویزای 10 ساله کاری. با مشاورین ما تماس بگیرید.
206 11 11 322 300. مای ویزا سرویس.
از ویژگی‌های خرید ملک در پروژه‌های خارجی، حفظ سرمایه، رشد سرمایه و امنیت سرمایه گذاری. با خرید اقساطی ملک در عمان شما علاوه بر سرمایه گذاری امن در یک کشور خوش آتیه و حفظ ارزش سرمایت، اقامت مادام العمر یکی از امن‌ترین کشورهای جهان رو هم دریافت خواهید کرد. برای کسب اطلاعات بیشتر با ما در شرکت دیرین پالاس عمان در ارتباط باشید.
شرکت فودزانیا، مسیر طلایی ورود به بازار بزرگ جنوب شرق آسیا، با سالها تجربه در امور تجارت و صنایع غذایی. محصولات و تولیدات خود را با ما جهانی کنید. معرفی، صادرات و فروش محصولات و خدمات شما در کشورهای مالزی، سنگاپور، اندونزی، تایلند و سایر کشورهای عضو آسیان. برای توسعه بیزنس خود و ورود به بازار جهانی با ما تماس بگیرید. شرکت فودزانیا به شماره ثبت رسمی 12 81 528